from Drina's Haven 916 and Alternative Life Solutions. I want to talk to you all about something very, very serious. I don't take this lightly. When you are dealing with mental illness, or you are dealing with someone that is a family member, friend, associate, roommate, and you know they are suffering from mental illness, what can you do? Mental illness comes in many different ways, shapes, forms, and fashions, from severe depression, mild depression, anxiety, panic, so many forms, schizophrenia, bipolar illness, manic depressive, all of these things, PTSD, all these are forms of some type of something that is going on mentally. You need to get some help. Here's the thing. I don't take lightly. I don't think it's funny. I don't think that it should be taken lightly by anyone, especially if it's yourself going through mental illness. Now, for myself, I do have panic and anxiety. Sometimes I even get depressed to the point where I don't want to be bothered with anybody. I don't want to get out the bed. I just want to be in my room, and you know, and I have to pray. I have to really stay prayed up and be around people that have my best interest at heart. I need to talk to someone, a therapist, to talk to someone and manage it. Panic and anxiety is real, and it can be managed. Here's the thing, though. You all know that I run a very safe environment for room and board, and previously board and care, because I am certified to be a in-home support services care provider. There's been times where I have brought patients into my home to live with me because they are not a good candidate for independent living. They need someone to administer their medication, to make sure they shower, to make sure they eat, their doctor's appointments or whatnot. That I did through IHSS, in-home support services. You can be a recipient if you have that in your heart to care for other people. There is a young lady who is very dear to my heart, and I really love her. And her family is distant from her because of whatever reason. I don't know. I can't, I really don't want to put that jacket on them that they don't want to be bothered with her. However, she's lived with me before, and I'm not her care provider. She was simply renting a room. When she first came to me, she was referred by one who I partner with, who also runs room and board and care. So she was referred to me. So this young lady came to me, and this was from years ago, and her mental illness was just beyond anything that I could help her with. And I spoke with her mother, who is her payee, and then really it's like cricket, And I'm thinking, that's strange, like, it's your mom, her mom came to visit, like maybe one time. Her dad came to visit one time, very well off to do, people. It concerns me though. Some years went by and she had to go, because I have tenants plus my daughter, and that's when my son lived at the house. We kind of had like a house full. Her illness, which I didn't know, I wasn't aware until she started doing these outbursts. Actually, she did her first outburst on day one after she moved all her things in. She sat on the couch and just broke out into the ugly cry. And I'm thinking, oh my God, are you okay? What's wrong? Are you hurt? And she just simply said, I'll be okay. And I'm just thinking, it's just change. Change is hard. She's in a new place, a different place. And she'll, adjust and everything will be okay. But as time went on, things got worse. Some things were unacceptable. I won't go into those things. Eventually, she moved on to a house where she rented a room. Now, as the years went on, we stayed in contact. You know, she would text me, I would text her back every now and then. Probably a month ago, she reached back out to me and told me like she really didn't have anywhere to go. She only needed like, you know, to be someplace. She needed a safe place for just, you know, maybe a few weeks. And if I could help her out. So a few weeks, you know, it's been some years now, and, you know, hopefully she is, you know, taking her medications as she should. And she did come to stay with us. Now, it breaks my heart that I don't know where she's been, what she's been through since she left. It is like 20 times worse. So unfortunately, she had to go. I tried to reach out to her parents, and, you know, I don't know what's up with that. So I'm just going to be in prayer for her. I'm about to be in prayer for her and anybody that you know that is suffering from mental illness, because these are real people with real lives, children. And we can only do so much. I'm not a doctor, nurse, a therapist, any of that. I can't diagnose anybody. All I know is I give you an intake form, you fill it out, so with emergency contacts, and I know what type of medications you're on. However, they're only gonna put what they want you to know. There are some things that I don't know what is going on with her. I have video surveillance outdoors and inside of my house, and I'm telling you, there is so much video footage, you know, when I'm not home, that she is like going berserk. One, I will share, but I'm not going to share anything else, and I will blur her face. I want you all to know that mental illness is real, and this is what it looks like. And let it be noted for the record, I have reached out to her parents. I have shared that specific video clip. I have spoken with paramedics, all the emergency medical services, and expressed my concern that she is a danger to herself and others. She is not a good candidate for independent living. She needs to be in a controlled facility environment where they administer medication, and they have nurses and doctors and therapists on hand, and that this woman does not need to be roaming around society by herself trying to be normal, and they need to get her on the correct medications. She gets her medication, she'll go through a 30-day supply in like 1 week. That is a concern. And when I express that concern to her parents and those who are in authority over her, I get no response, just like cricket. It breaks my heart. Prayers for this young lady and everybody that's going through mental illness. It is no joke. It is real. I take it seriously, and I am not posting this for anybody to laugh, because this could be your sister, your daughter, your mother, your niece, cousin, friend, or whomever. I know you got us.